I got digital dash, can't ride with a I walk in the store and I buy the stock. I hide in the bins and pull out the lot. Got Tiffany diamond, it cost me a lot. They flying like birds, but drop on this hot. 400 degrees, I burned up the block. Burn out, make one call, they turn out. CC the gang, get the word out. When the shit getting hot, you the first out. Cover my wrist with a watch and I flood it with rocks. Now I look at the time all day. Be high, I ride through your block and I drop off the top. And I know you can see my face. You my dog at the end, don't care what the bitches say.
Leave a like on this video within the next 5 seconds for 2K to finally fix their servers. I would not risk it. Yo, what's up YouTube? It's your boy Fitz back with yet another video. And today I'm coming to you guys with another lit video. And today I'm coming to y'all with pretty much a series that I had started on next gen called Takeover Versus. Now, we are gonna be doing Takeover Versus, Build Wars, and Badge Versus, but I actually am gonna be changing the name to Badge Versus. Y'all will see the name of that when that comes out. But for today, I got y'all with Takeover Versus, and today we got the Sharps versus the Slashers. In my opinion, this is going to be hands down the two best ones I can even compare. In my opinion, these are the two best takeovers in the game. They're so versatile in whatever builds you can get them on, and all that type of stuff. But now, when it comes to this gameplay or all this stuff that I'm gonna have in this video, now, what I need to know for these other two videos, because this one, it was kind of simple what I had to do. When I do the badges and when I do the builds, what do y'all rather? Clips of like builds or just clips of me going crazy with a badge? Or would y'all rather full-blown gameplays? Because for the takeovers, in my opinion, the gameplay, having a full gameplay is kind of hard when you don't have an Elite 2 account. So you can get takeover as fast as possible so you can get most of the gameplay with takeover. So I pretty much just gave y'all a lot of clips and I'm gonna be showing you guys a lot of different things. Now, the tiers I'm gonna be going over, how many builds, what are the plus 10s, and what are the uses of that takeover. And that's what we're gonna be doing. And at the end of the video, I will be saying what I believe is more viable, what is more useful, and pretty much putting all 5 of those together and seeing what I believe is the best one. So yeah, I'm gonna be doing Sharps versus Slashers. Like I said, Takeover Versus is a series I started on next gen. I will be bringing back Build Versus or Badge Versus. That will be coming back, but with a new name and Build War. So stay tuned for that. All coming in Banger Week. So yeah, man, I'm gonna try to do this on all my Banger Week videos because 2K22 is coming soon. So as soon as they announce it, I will be doing a giveaway for that. But yeah, man, if you want updates on everything I'm gonna be doing, follow me on all my social medias, whether it's IG, Twitter, or even TikTok. All the links will be in the description below. So yeah, man, if you haven't left a like, leave a like, subscribe if you're new. But yeah, man, without further ado, no more talking. Let's hop straight into it. All right, so first things first, let's go over the main part of the takeover, which is going to be the plus 10s. I go over this in a lot of my videos, and yeah, let's show you guys. So first one we're gonna go over is the Sharp takeover. What do you get plus 10 on Sharp take? Pretty much anything that comes to do with shooting mid-range, three-pointer, shot IQ, stuff like that. But you're really not gonna get really anything else. So like if you wanted ball handle, you're not gonna be getting that. You want like other things, you're not gonna be getting that. Offensive consistency, depending on how important that is to you, that doesn't really matter to me. But yeah, offensive consistency also gets plus 10. And then yeah, you pretty much everything just gets plus 5 besides that. So yeah, you get offensive consistency, shot IQ, mid-range, and three-pointer plus 10. Now, the thing about Sharp Take that makes that kind of still not bad is because Sharp Take is the only takeover in the game to get three-pointer plus 10. Shot Creator Takeover doesn't get you plus 10 this year, and pretty much no other takeover. So yeah, that is one reason why you could still argue, even though it doesn't have as many plus 10s as all the rest, because it has the least, it might still be the best one for plus 10s because it's the only one that gives you the most important rating. And all right, next is going to be the Slasher. So for the Slasher, what gets plus 10s? You get drive and layup, stand and dunk, drive and dunk, close shot, don't get mid-range, don't get three-pointer, no free throw, none of that. You get draw foul, shot IQ. So just like Sharp Takeover, you're gonna get draw foul and shot IQ. Then you're gonna get ball handle. That's a big one. Speed with ball. That's a huge one. Then when it comes to other things, still gonna get offensive consistency on this one too. So that's, you know what I'm saying, that's a wash. So shot IQ and offensive consistency, those are both washes. And then now we're getting to the physicals. Speed plus 10, strength plus 10, and vertical. If you don't know, on the big man takeovers, like Glass Healer, like Post Score, like Rim Protector, you either get strength or vertical. The only one to get speed, strength, and vertical, but mainly strength and vertical, is Slasher Takeover. So yeah, Slasher Takeover has by far the most and the best. The only one that's close is probably Lock Takeover, but I would still say Slasher gets the best +10s in the game because of that +10 to ball handle and speed of ball, and then you get +10 speed, strength, vertical, while getting all that stuff for like driving dunk, layup, close shot, and standing dunk. It just, you know what I'm saying? In my opinion, you get the most ones. Now, well, I said it does get the best ones, but it's really close between that and Sharp because Sharp gets you that +10. But like, if we're comparing Slasher, you get so many different +10s that can help you in so many different ways. And on a lot of builds that you would be getting Sharp Take on, you can really think about, do you really need that +10? But there are builds that you would need +10s on. So let's go ahead and hop straight into the builds. All right, next. So now we went over the +10s. Let's go over the builds and how they are affected by these takeovers and what builds are the builds that you can actually get these takeover on. So when it comes to the Sharp Takeover, what are the builds that you can get it on? Now, when it comes to the builds, I'm not gonna go over every single build. I'm gonna go over the most viable, the best ones, and my builds. And in my opinion, I feel like I made the best builds. Now, when it comes to the builds, don't pay too much attention to the attributes because I made my builds different from like the meta. So like my play shot, instead of going like 6'2" to be able to get 99 speed, I went taller to be able to have better, you know what I'm saying, defense and stuff like that. And I also even went up on wingspan so I can be playing passing lanes a little bit better. So my build doesn't have that 95 3-point at 99 that a lot of people instead of have an 89. But yeah, when it comes to the builds that Sharp Takeover can get, you will be on play shots, slashers that's like with Sharp Take, which are like the ones that can shoot, but they don't have shooting Hall of Fame badges, but you get finishing Hall of Fame. And yeah, those are builds that can get contact dunk, shoot, dribble, and they actually still have defense. This is actually the build that I show a lot in my intros and a lot of people ask me about all the time. Scoring Machine, this is a build that gets 65 total badges, 27 shooting with 20 plus finishing and around 15 playmaking. So yeah, you get a lot. And yeah, Sharp Takeover can also get on that build, and that's going to be a crazy build. And Floor Spacing Slasher, a build that's similar to the Slasher one, but in my opinion, it's a little bit worse on the finishing. But in the totality of the badge, you actually get more. You get more shooting for sure. You get one less on finishing. You get the same playmaking, but you get less on defense. But you get like, instead of like 17 shooting, you get 20. So if you feel like the shooting is a real big disadvantage, that is one thing. But yeah, another thing about it, on the Slasher, I go 6'3". On the Floor Spacing Slasher, you have to go 6'5", and you can't really go like up in wingspan, so you have to go down in wingspan. So the perfect way to make it is the way that I made it in my video. So if you haven't seen that, you need to go see that. But yeah, last but not least is going to be Perimeter Lockdown, and this is like the meta lockdown build that a lot of people make. And yeah, you're gonna be able to get this on this build. You're gonna be able to get Lock Take, Slasher, Shot Creator, but obviously like you see on the screen, you're gonna be able to get Sharp Take on this build also. Now, when it comes to Sharp Take, we went over the +10s. Your main +10s that you're gonna be seeing that's really gonna be affecting like your attribute totals mainly is mid-range and 3-pointer. Now, when it comes to Takeover, this is confirmed by Mike Wang, but the +5s and +10s that you get on Takeover can actually make attributes go past the 99 threshold. So even when you checking it in the game, it's not gonna show it, but this has been confirmed by Mike Wang that you can actually go past the 99 threshold. So that is another cool thing to understand. So, and another thing about shooting, you really want to reach certain tiers. So like the lowest tier you want to be at is 75, but the higher and higher tiers you get, the make percentage and green window becomes bigger. So if you're a person that actually wants to have Sharp Takeover, it becomes important. But another thing I would say about these builds, like the Slasher and Floor Spacing Slasher, if you don't go Sharp Takeover on it, people are gonna just leave you wide open. So that's another thing that could be a disadvantage about Sharp Takeover, because people play you honest and make you pretty much work for everything that you want to get. But if you really just want to be wide open all lot of the time, just go with a different takeover, which we can go into next. Alright, so for the Sharp Takeover, you got a decent amount of builds that you actually was able to get the Takeover on. But let's go over how many builds get the Slasher Takeover. So first build is Slash Playmaker. This is the first build I showed on the channel. First build that I showed you guys will be my build for the game, and this was my first build I really was using consistently. Now, before Next Gen came out, I was really crazy with it. I don't really play on it that much, but this build is crazy. If you get Floor General, Takeover, all that type of stuff, you're gonna have 99 dunk, all that, plus over 99 speed, 99 ball handle. You're gonna have a 79 three-pointer. It's gonna be really, really good in Takeover. This is not a build that can get sharp take, but this is a build that gets slasher take and is extremely overpowered. Next build is the slasher build, similar to the one that I have in my intro. Now, on this build, if you go slasher takeover, it really depends on you. If you go slasher take on this build, people actually will leave you left wide open until you get greens. And yeah, you pretty much get a free green machine every single game because people will just not guard you because they see the name slasher and they see slasher takeover. They just instantly think you can't shoot. Now, say for instance, you got sharp takeover. Sometimes they'll do that, but more than likely, if they see a build with sharp takeover, they're gonna know that you can shoot. So yeah, so slasher could be an advantage. And then when you think of like all the plus 10s that you're gonna be getting instead of just getting mid-range and three-pointer, you could also see that too. But plus 10 with the three-pointer mid-range, getting to thresholds also could be a pretty big advantage. Also, especially if you talk about floor general, because floor general is gonna get that three-pointer to an 85. You're gonna be able to get all the way to a 95 and take. So that's another one. Next build is going to be the glass cleaning finisher. Now, this is probably the most viable build that I've showed for the slasher, and this is pretty much like the most popular, the most liked, or most used big man build in the game. And this build becomes crazy in slasher takeover. You're gonna get above a 99 standing dunk, driving dunk, and close shot, and 99 with floor general and with slasher takeover, because you're gonna get that plus 10 and the plus 4, and you're gonna be getting that plus 4 for 99. So yeah, then when it comes to the speed, the vertical and strength, all that will be going up plus 10. So you're gonna have above a 99 vertical. You gotta think about it. At this build at 99, you're gonna be getting that plus 4, and you're not even at 95. So yeah, man, this build gets crazy. It gets crazy. And then you gotta think about it. Everything else is gonna be getting up plus 4. But yeah, this build is gonna easily have damn near a 99 block, offensive rebound, and defensive rebound. So all that's gonna be above a 99. And yeah, man, this build actually becomes crazy with slasher takeover. So yeah, like I say a lot of times, slasher takeover for big man builds is probably the best one and is by far the most underrated for sure. But a lot of these is really now, one thing I want to say about glass cleaning finishers and paint beats, which I'm gonna also say that actually these two builds, they're a lot harder to get that takeover on. So you have to actually finagle it. But yeah, you can get slasher takeover on these builds. But yeah, like I was saying, Paint Beast, another build that gets it. And Paint Beast is kind of like the bigger, slower version. So having slasher takeover on this one, you could actually argue it's a little bit more important because this build is easily gonna have 99 strength. But when it comes to trying to get that 90 vertical or that 90 speed on this build, getting slasher takeover is actually really overpowered. Now, when it comes to like this one, you're again going to be able to get above a 99 driving dunk, a 99 standing dunk, and a 99 close shot. So yeah, you're going to be having some crazy stats on this build. Now, when it comes to the rebounding and block, again, above a 99, but the interior defense is going to be around a 99, but not quite. So yeah, that's that build. Next, floor spacing slasher, similar to the slasher build, but yeah, I would say this build is going to be, you could argue, just like I was saying with the slasher, that it's better to have slasher takeover because you're going to be pretty much getting an auto green machine every time, because people just going to leave you wide open just because you have slasher takeover on a build that says slasher. People see that slasher and just instantly think that you can't shoot. Some people even do that with me when I have sharp takeover. Imagine if I had slasher take. So yeah, having slasher takeover, you're going to be able to get plus 10s to a lot of different things, also besides just mid-range and three-pointer. But if you want to be able to reach certain thresholds, like this build going to be at an 84 three-pointer, you get that plus 4 from gym rat, not gym rat, but floor general. That's going to be at an 88. You go plus 10, you damn near got a 99 three-pointer rating. And this is on a build that gets contact dunks. So yeah, man, this build is crazy in sharp take. So that's another thing. But yeah, next is the two-way slashing playmaker, similar to the slash and playmaker. Is not really a build that's really shooting, but like if you put the right jump shot on, you actually can shoot on it. It's just not gonna be consistent. And yeah, a lot of different things gonna be going up to plus 10. You're gonna be having an 85 that's gonna be up to a 99. You can easily get the driving layup, the driving dunk, and the close shot to 99 or above 99. You're gonna have that 99 speed, 99 acceleration, 99 vertical on this build, and it's gonna be able to go past that on all those. Next build, post playmaker. If you haven't got to it, there's a lot of builds that actually can get this. Now, this is actually one of the best builds, most underrated builds in the game too, the post playmaker. This build is going to have a lot of things going crazy on it. Now, slasher takeover on this build actually makes this crazy. Post playmaker on this build, you're going to have plus 4 and plus 4. So You see the drive and dunk, that's going to go up +8. So that's at a 79. You get +10 in takeovers and standing dunk, that's at an 89. You get that +8 on drive and dunk. That's up to an 89. That's going to go up +10 with slasher takeover. That's at a 99. So there's a lot of different things that's going to be going crazy in this build. And yeah, you're going to be able to have 99 speed, 99 acceleration, 99 vertical in takeover. You're going to have a 90 ball handle in takeover. So yeah, man, this build is crazy. It's crazy in takeover. It's arguably the best build for that takeover when it comes to the grand scheme of things. Especially if you can actually figure out how to shoot on that joint. Scoring machine, slasher takeover. Now, on builds like this that don't get content dunks, it actually does a little bit more than the other ones because now you unlock the ability to get content dunks. Every build that I've showed you so far had the ability to unlock either the content dunk packages or you was going to just get content dunks. But yeah, this one doesn't unlock the content dunk packages, but you get content dunk packages in the slasher takeover. So now you get content dunks and you get the +10s. So yeah, scoring machine arguably overpowered too. So you see all the things that are gonna be going up +10. Now you tell me, you gonna have a 91 3-pointer at 99. You get floor drone out. Top of that, that's at 95. Crazy. You easily gonna have a 99 speed above it, 99 acceleration, and you're gonna be close to a 90 on vertical. So yeah, this build becomes crazy in slasher takeover 2. Then when it comes to playmaking shot creator, this is another build that you can get slasher takeover on, but this is like the glassing finisher and the paint beast, but you have to finagle it. Now, if you get slasher takeover on this could arguably be the most broken build in the game because of the +10s that you get when it comes to the speed, acceleration. Well, you don't get +10 acceleration, but you do get +5. But you do get +10 to strength and vertical. You'll be getting +10 to your drive and dunk. And on mine, I will have a 70 drive and dunk. I get floor general on top of that, that's +4. I get +10, that's up to an 84 drive and dunk on a play shot. That's crazy. And then, you know what I'm saying, the takeover easily gonna be at a 93 with, you know what I'm saying, with floor general. You get that +5, that's up to a 98. So yeah, these builds are getting crazy. I'm just saying. Then when it comes to the perimeter lockdown, this is another build that does not unlock the content dunk packages, but you get slash takeover it. That's all these last 3 builds get takeover. They're gonna be able to get content dunks instantly. It's just crazy. And yeah, all the +10s that you're gonna be getting very similar to the post playmaker, but I feel like the post playmaker still is the best one for the +10s. But yeah, you get a lot of crazy advantages with this build with the +10s. So yeah, when it comes to how many builds you get with the slasher, you could argue that the slasher takeover is even better when it comes to the builds because you get so many different builds on it, and even the builds that you would probably not even think slasher takeover would be useful on, you now unlock the ability to get content dunks on. So yeah. All right, next let's hop into the benefits of each takeover. So when it comes to the benefits of sharp takeover is going to make your green window way bigger. Like, if you have meter on, you're going to see a huge difference. So it's pretty much like if somebody on your team had play take and they just was passing you the ball the whole game. That's pretty much how it is. That's how sharp take is. When you unlock it, you're going to have a way bigger white area, or pretty much area to get slight leads and stuff like that, and a way bigger green window and a way higher chance of making shots. And your range becomes way deeper, and it becomes way easier in the game to just do whatever. And having sharp takeover, it just spreads the floor so much. You're pretty much gonna get a free 2 every single time, because almost every single time, if you're at the 3s, they're gonna double team you at the 5v5, they're gonna double team you on the 2s. It's pretty much automatic points. I'm just gonna say that it's automatic points on the 2s for sure. But yeah, sharp take, it does so many different things, and it just creates so many different advantages. Whether you're a play shot, whether you're a slasher, a floor spacing slasher, a scoring machine. On some of these clips I'm showing y'all boys, I'm at the half court line. And another thing that sharp take does, if you combine it with the steady shooter badge, because if you didn't know, you can green any lightly contest in sharp take. You put steady shooter on it, it becomes way easier to green in sharp take on any contest, and you can green all the way up to 100% contest. So yeah, man, sharp take has crazy benefits to it that you really just, you know what I'm saying, can't get on any other takeover. Not just the +10s, but when it comes to the builds that you get it on, and some of these builds can get content dunks, so people gotta play you honest when it comes to helping your teammates get open, because they're gonna be double teaming you on the 3s, or even the 5v5, or even the automatic buckets you can get on the 2s. It's just a variety of different ways that you can take advantage of having sharp take. So yeah, my opinion, sharp take, when it comes to the benefits, is just crazy. All right, when it comes to the slasher take, in my opinion, I'm gonna say it off rip. The benefits to slasher take like just without the plus 10s and all the other stuff, when it comes to just the in-game benefits, it's not nearly as overpowered as Sharp Take. You know, Sharp Take, you're gonna be able to like shoot from way deeper, you're gonna be able to green a lot more, but Slasher Take is just gonna make you dunk more. Now, whether that's a content dunk or just a regular dunk, it's just gonna make you dunk more, and you're gonna unlock, you know what I'm saying, the Slasher Take animations, but you're also gonna be doing a lot more rare. You're gonna be doing a lot of the more rare animations when it comes to just regular dunks or even content dunks or just stuff like that in general. So yeah, you're gonna make a lot more layups also, obviously. Yeah, I mean, you don't really want to do layups either way in Slasher Take, so that's not really a positive either. But yeah, you're gonna just dunk a lot more in Slasher Take. That's really the main benefits of the in-game stuff. But yeah, you actually unlock content dunk packages with Slasher Take, like I was going over with some of the builds for Slasher Take. But yeah, Slasher Take, in my opinion, the benefits in comparison, it's not really even a comparison. If you ask me, I would say Sharp Take every single time has the better benefits. Alright, so we went over the 3 categories that we had to go over. The plus 10s, what you're going to be getting, pretty much like what's the most important things that you're going to be getting from each takeover. Slasher won that by a wide margin. It was close a little bit because of Sharp Take being the only way that can get plus 10. But the fact that you're still going to get plus 5 and get so many plus 10s, I would argue Slasher Takeover is going to take that. I can see people saying that's close, but in my opinion, I would say Slasher Takeover is better for that. Then when it comes to the builds, Sharp Take, you're gonna have a couple builds with that joint, but you're gonna pretty much get Slasher Take on almost any build. Now, if it was possible for like builds like slashing playmakers or two-way slash playmakers to get Sharp Take, I can see the argument for Sharp Take, but you're gonna pretty much get any build that you can get on Sharp Take on, you're pretty much gonna be able to get like Slasher Take on. So I'm gonna just go ahead and say Slasher Takeover is gonna take that one. But when it comes to the benefits, which is in-game, this was probably the biggest margin of victory. I would say Sharp Take has by far the most usefulness, viableness, and benefits in-game. Because just being able to extend the range and shoot from pretty much anywhere on the court, and people having to double team you to make sure that you don't get no threes off and stuff like that, I feel like that is just very, very, very important, especially for a competitive game like this where everybody has like a P-lock in the corner, a glass cleaning finisher, and a play shot. So yeah, having Sharp Take is just going to be better in those situations than having Slasher Take because you're already going to have an inside. So, but if you, for instance, had like an ISO team, Slasher Takeover could be better, but I would probably still argue Sharp Take because in one-on-one situations, being able to shoot from anywhere on the court, they have to guard you, and just being able to go past them easily for a 2, you're still gonna be able to get that 2, even if you don't have Sharp or Slasher Take. That's my opinion on it. But if you were trying to go for like a content dunk, I would obviously say Slasher Take is gonna be better for that. But Sharp Take, extending your range and all that, it's gonna obviously go to Sharp Take. So that's 2-1. So what takeover would I say is better? Honestly, due to the plus 10s being close and the builds being a little bit closer than pretty much the benefits or uses or viableness to it, I would probably have to say the Sharps, they got it. I'm not gonna lie. Now, even as a slasher myself, I probably must go with Slasher Take over any build until this year. But yeah, just the point that you was looking at the builds that I had, pretty much every single one of the builds I showed you guys before Slasher Takeover didn't have Slasher Takeover. So yeah, a lot of the builds that I was talking about, the reason why the builds was closer is because a lot of the builds you have to work to get Slasher Takeover, or, you know what I'm saying, it's just better to go Sharp Takeover on it because of the in-game benefits. Even if you don't get nearly as many plus 10s, having that plus 10 here, 3-pointer, and be able to get over that 99 threshold with that is crazy. But to be able to get over the threshold of speeds and all that other stuff is still crazy too. But I would rather be able to get over the 99 threshold. So yeah, the winner of the first Takeover versus on current gen, because we did do it on next gen, but we ain't gonna even really, you know what I'm saying, acknowledge that, is going to be the Sharp Takeover. But yeah, man, if you guys want more videos like this, all you gotta do is smash, break, and destroy the like button. I really want this to be a real series going into 2K22. I'm gonna try to wrap these up with a couple more. If there's some more takeovers that you think I should do this with, put those in the comments down below. If you made it this far in the video, all you gotta do is comment down loyal. Yeah, we going crazy all banger week. I'm gonna be doing a build wars, like I said. Bad versus will be coming back, but with a different name. So stay tuned for that. But yeah, that's going to be the video. If you haven't already, leave a like, smash breaking the store the like button, subscribe, dude. We on that road to 100K. At 100K, you know what's coming. I don't even need to say no more. But yeah, man, turn on post notifications, be the first to every single my video. If everybody new to the channel, hit this sub button right now. I really would appreciate it. Share this video to anybody you think you will help. But yeah, man, it's your boy Fist, man. And I'm about to be man.
Tell them to bring me my money. Yeah!
Alright, before we go too far into this video, I want to make sure to go over this. Now, we were at 4.2%. We're all the way up to 9.7%. But still, 90% of y'all that are watching my videos aren't even subscribed. I know y'all mess with the videos. We finna be going so crazy, so you might as well hit that sub button. It's that simple.